About set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
The motion man is Boyd.
Check go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Boyd. Here's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here's Rudolph. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. The motion man is Boyd. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Set. Check go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Throwing, Rudolph. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Let's go now.
So after one, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Get up.
Now Rudolph. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. And he's in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. 2 minutes to go, first half in a 2-point game. We're back to Nashville in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
First down, Chiefs. 15. Hey, 57, 57.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Wait. Attack. Easy.
To throw is Mahomes. That one taken in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. To throw is Rudolph. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Cowboy 80. Set.
Rudolph looking to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Rudolph hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
Back to throw is Rudolph. And that is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. Fourth down and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Hey, Finty.
Play action here. Mahomes. This one. A deep shot for Rice. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach halftime, and the visitors, the Chiefs, out on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Yellow. Attack.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on second down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Yellow. 50, yellow.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Hey, Sunday.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darryl Worley. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
19, Tiger. Ready.
Now, faking the give. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to have it just past their 25.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Mahomes on first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the big...
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darryl Worley. And he is going to score! A pick six for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. Here's Rudolph. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. The touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game,
they'll come up here 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Off he goes. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Look at the big guy rumble. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, KC. This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2. Throwing is Mahomes. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. They'll return this from the 11. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to try it here again. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Now Rudolph. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Here's 1st down.
Let's go. Ready?
Throwing, Rudolph. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Check go.
He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. It's Boyd. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
A short game, down to the 7. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go. 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darryl Worley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Ready.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Chiefs will take over at their own 15.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they've got a shot.
Line. Hey, 37. 15. Pull back. Hey, color. Tight.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And the Titans are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Rudolph looking to throw. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. So this might be one final heave to the end zone. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to win the game. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So it's a win here for the Titans. And it was thanks in no small part to their defense. They forced the opponent into 5 turnovers, just stifling them drive after drive. That was the story of this game. Offense did more than enough to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen. Our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.